Hello, hello. It's me, it's me. It's the B-I-double-G. Bro dog. Hey guys, how you doing? It's Knockout 201. Here we are again playing another JRPG from back in the day. Shining in Darkness. Look, I'll tell you guys right now, this was one of those games that I've always dungeon crawlers, first person dungeon crawlers was always a unique experience for me. I love them, right? When I found out, when I saw that, Sorcery Saga was a dungeon crawler, a very easy one, but when it was a dungeon crawler, I kind of got excited. I had to go ahead and try it. But this is the first game that started it all. My love for the genre, and it was Sonic Software Plannings, or you could call them Camelot now because they're Nintendo's Camelot. They're the guys that basically started the Shining series, which I think is still going on to this day. Not the same core team, but the franchise is still somewhat going on, and it is. Although now the franchise is a little more anime-ish. If you guys look at the art right now, you can see that. I wonder if I could. I'll be honest. I wish my Mega SD would say under System Genesis instead of Mega Drive. I wonder if there's a way to change that. No, I guess there isn't. But that's besides the point. Um, this was the game that started it all for me. It was very it was very different. It did remind me of it, it did remind me like of Fantasy Star, and what game should Huh. Oh yeah, Lance. Has to be a like Lancelot, but call him Lance. That's good enough. You know, it was one of those games that really interested me, and I always found it fun. Milo, Brax, and Pyra Mist. By Leeds. This is what I spoke Okay, wait, where did it go? Oh man, I have to change that. Okay. Well, I guess I could do it later. It's not Sword of Vermilion I'm playing. Damn it. I thought I changed that earlier. Okay, you guys ignore the box art on the right hand side. Nah, this is Sword of Vermilion. I'll try to find the appropriate box art. Oh, I forgot I have to push C. Okay. Now, I'm going to tell you right now. I like this art style. I What I don't like about the new art style of later games is that it became too anime-ish. You know, Camelot. I'm calling. Forget about me calling them. They're Camelot now, right? At the time, they were called Sonic Software Planning. But I guess with the arrival of Sonic Team or whatever, they weren't making any Sonic games, so they weren't making any Sonic games. So I guess Sonic Software. So they changed their name to Camelot, I guess. But with that said, um, like, uh, I'll just call them, you know, Camelot now, because what they are, have they even done a Golden Sun game in a while? I don't think the one on the DS did all that good. All right. But look at this art style. It is somewhat of a mixture of European and Japanese kind of art. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, I thought I had to. Wow, I forgot about that. Oh, I'll just restart again. Anyway, what was I saying? I, I like the art style. I, right? And in later games, particularly in a Saturn, like I know in a Saturn the whole thing was about being 3D, and that's when they started using pre-rendered stuff, and that continued um up until Golden Sun. Like this, like the portraits and stuff, they were like their own images, but like the actual in-game stuff, it's all was pre-rendered. I'm like, that is the one thing I did not like about Golden Sun is maybe I should play Golden Sun after this. No, 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 no. I gotta play a Saturn game after this. But at some point, I'll talk about it more when we play Golden Sun. But it is one of the things that I did not like. Um, it is the one of the things I did not like about um, yes, 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 yes. I know. About Golden Sun is that everyone was using pre-rendered stuff, and I, I never really liked the pre-rendered look. Right? It it just didn't seem it just didn't seem right to me. It just didn't it wasn't appealing to my eyes. You know, and it seemed great when Donkey Kong did it, or Donkey Kong Country, because it was something new, it was something different, and they were experimenting. But like everyone started doing it, and I can't. Here, let me go. Well, if I already have a knife, might as well. Shield. Oh man, I can't buy any of this stuff. Like, what was it? I bought Shining Renaissance. haven't even opened that game, but I saw the art and I saw screenshots and stuff. I'm like, to me that doesn't seem very shining-ish, I guess. Salud. Okay. Okay. Now this is the best the Genesis could more or less do in terms of scrolling. How are holding up mouse?
Just the sniffles on my nose. I'm not sick, just the nose.
head back. Yeah, I'm starting to remember the frustration. Let me heal up some. Probably need a better. Let's see what I need. Let's see, need a short sword. Oh boy. It's gonna be one of those things. And I'll buy some herbs. And to the castle, right? Wait, where's this? Huh. I guess not. Alright, I have to, before I could get deeper, I'm probably gonna have to just hang out here for a while. Surprised I haven't leveled the up yet. Well, it's good and all that I have, you know, 10 XP. I'm gonna have to hang out here for a while. Yes. That's a door that can't be opened just quite yet. If I remember right, I think this wall like comes to life at some point. Wait, where do I save again? There we go. Okay. I should be able to. This should make me level up. Yep. There should be a box here. There it is. And there's just an herb. You know, I find both Yu Suzuki's and I gotta learn this guy's name. Camelot's approach to first-person dungeons. Yu Suzuki was trying to remimic his team more was trying to what you call it here. I'm looking at a map, by the way. I drew this, so. Oh, 50 gold, awesome. Like these guys. Uh-oh. Really? Like these guys, they were basically trying to replicate what Yuji Naka did for Phantasy Star. Awesome. So there is some sort of smooth scrolling. It's very animated, that sort of thing. Yeah, there's a smooth scrolling that goes forward, and the walls and the floor, they kind of just like come towards you in this like nice animated kind of way. But Yu Suzuki's team, when they what they try to like do the same thing with multiple sprites, right? It's like huh. I'm gonna head back. Really? I wonder if that knife is broken. Okay. Damn, I got quite a bit of money. Oh, went up a level. Whoops. So I could relatively know where I'm at because I had played this game before. And just taking a quick glance at the map, I was like, oh wait, I remember this spot. Strangely enough, I should change the battery on my old cartridge before it blows up on me. Um, what was I doing? There was the first game I've ever changed the battery, the save battery, was Legend of Zelda, and it was a horrible job. I basically not clipped, like I basically clipped the battery. Not I didn't clip the contacts, but I just kind of like pried the battery off and taped a new battery in, and it was barely functional. Like touching the NES would cause me to lose my save file, and I remember I was maybe halfway through Legend of Zelda, and my and then like my, I had the NES on the floor, right? I had the NES on the floor, and at one point while I was playing, my mom was sweeping and like tapped the NES, like really tapped it really hard, and I heard like a clank inside it, I heard like a clank, right? Um, and that's what, and then like the system like messed up, and I was like, oh no. That's when I knew the battery fell off the tabs, and then like I saw that's what I tried to look to see if like I restarted the NES and my save file was gone, and I remember yelling and screaming like, why did he do that? King was playing the game. Oh, what did he tell you? My mom doesn't care about anything like that. Okay, there, that's good. And um, it was rough. I can remember, like it was. I think I finally like. Oh yes, short sword. Let's see. No. Oh, wait. Like I like that you could see what how you level up. I think this is or how much more I guess how much stronger you get. Here, hold on. Let me save that. Sell that thing. Yes. Oh, I see. Now I really have to like grind for XP now. Give me a second, guys. I gotta go to the bathroom. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. No, wait. What am I doing? Really? Oh boy. You know what? I haven't even finished Final Fantasy VI. I'm near the end of that game, and for some reason, I'm not finishing it. There's nothing over there, but there's something over here. I wonder if that thing comes alive. No. An herb. Fight that crab. I wonder if I'm strong enough to fight that crab. There's a crab monster. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's not good. Probably have to head back. Try to get better equipment again. Probably a shield or some armor. How much money I got now? It's quite a bit, but not enough. Oh, this is what I like. Some spaces are like kind of open like this. Oh wait, I think these things are poisonous. Okay, I'm not poisoned. But I do have to use another herb. Damn. It's a pond. Okay, well, I'm really debating this. Angel feather. I wonder what the angel feather does. Okay, that helps. Okay, I'm gonna head back. After this, there is a crab. I remember that thing, beating me all the time, and I don't know how will fare with it right now. But before I go and fight it, because I'm getting confident because I'm beating these man apes really easily, and they're giving me a pretty hefty amount of gold. Like I'm already 390, but I'm not 100% sure, so I'm gonna head back. I'm gonna head back, and I'm going to where am I? Yeah, like the crab's gonna be over there. I know. I go straight, make a left, and then I'm right there, and then the crabs are just right there. So I don't want to deal with the crab. I want to So I want to get prepared. I want to get some armor and a shield, and with that I'll face the crab. Also gotta remember what the angel feather does. And I went up a level. I know these killer bees have a chance of poisoning me. I should take some antidotes. You know, those puddles scare me because they eventually come to life. Okay, let's see. Wow, look at that. Let's see. Huh. Here, let me what does angel feather do? Ooh.
¿Lista, Mariquita?
Mouse?
Buenos días. Buenos días.
Yeah, your parents are calling for you.
¿Por qué? Bueno, amor.
Estaba despierta ahorita.
Ah, ok.
Mouse? Okay. Okay. All right, so I record everything. Time to head to that spot. I'm gonna go ahead now. Fight the crab.
Okay, boo. Love you. Come on.
Mwah.
Good morning.
They can't see you.
Can hear you.
Yeah.
They can hear her.
Yeah.
Okay, what you looking?
Good luck, mouse.
I don't need luck. It's me.
Oh, you found your headset.
It was in my mom's car. You were right.
Where could you? Okay. here. Oh boy. Went up a level. Attack. To me, what matters the most with this guy is, you know, is whether or not how much attack power I get. Okay. I don't know if we can do anything with the statue. Wait. Nothing. Here we go. Whew. Great. Oh, well, definitely need better weapon. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to grind at that in that section. All right, well, I guess I'm going to grind it out a little bit. I don't know what the angel feather does though. If anyone wants to say anything, go ahead. I'll be just stream. I'll be grinding here for a while. I'm grinding for gold. I need gold to get better equipment. Notice how much. Oops. I wonder if we could get up to a thousand and some change. want to try to get that leather armor. I think that's the way to do it. Let's see. Uh-oh. Oh, that's good. I'm almost leveling up. Maybe I should go with the regular sword. And there's decisions. I'm always focused on the weapons, but I'm neglecting my defense. Because right now these guys are doing very little damage, but alright, I want leveled up. Well, leveling up is not the thing I'm trying to do. What I'm trying to do is grind for gold. What if it's just a group of animated sprites? Yeah, I probably do need better armor. So if I'm doing 8 damage, Grinding sucks. Great. Should probably go for a bronze shield. Yeah, that's what I'll get. I'll get a bronze shield. That'll increase my armor, and then I guess I could try to get a. Let's see. Okay, that should be good enough. A wood shield. I don't have any money for you. There we go. More armor. And let me I should probably go for the regular sword. The regular sword's 750, so ooh. Definitely gonna be grinding a while on this one. You know, one of the reasons why I got this game. Now, I got 97. What items do I have? One depoison, 2 herbs, an angel feather, and I definitely have to get a better weapon. I'm gonna forget the short sword and stick to the regular sword. That's 750. And even though I have a bronze shield, I'm still gonna take some damage in the long run. See? I would put a thing that if you have this shield and you get attacked, it'll be like the attack hits, but it didn't do any damage, you know, something like that. I'm pretty sure that's all a bunch of sprites. I'm pretty sure the whole forward scrolling effect is all sprites. That's my guess. There's multiple sprites being animated at the same time, and that's why it's all in this letterbox kind of format, so they could do it as smoothly as possible. Perhaps the top and bottom are background layers. It is a very unique way of doing it. Here we are again. Nope, I do not have the key. Ah, poisoned. Yep, not going over there yet. feel like I should be progressing much faster. I should be, but I guess I'm being too cautious. I really do want to be well prepared for when I fight that crab. I thought I could take him on earlier, but apparently not. Even my first time around, I lost to the crab a lot of times. Maybe I have to be at level 10? Man, I wish if I had the other two characters, this would have gone by faster. Oh, only 280. I'm gonna be here a long time. No, the first time I played this game, um, man, when was it? It was around the time believe, I believe it was around the time I graduated high school, and there was not a lot. I recently graduated high school, but and the Dreamcast and the Xbox and the PlayStation, that generation was in full swing, right? The PlayStation 2 was in full swing. I haven't had an Xbox yet. That's what I wanted, but the Dreamcast is out. The Dreamcast is no longer in the race anymore. Ooh, I leveled up. And the reason one of the main reasons I do a lot of retro gaming, because at the time it was very cheap. This game I got for $10 at a video store. They were getting rid of old stock, and they just had these games up, and they weren't for rent anymore. They were like, we're selling these now, and I was buying them like $10 a pop. That's extremely cheap. And I saw this game, and I asked, like, you're just selling all these? I said, yeah, we were just, we're trying to make room for PlayStation and Xbox, and we're just trying to get rid of stuff. No one rents them. No one rents them anymore. And I bought this game. It was $10. It was missing an instruction manual, but I didn't care. I was like, I want to play the game. So I bought this game. I dug out my Genesis 3. I connected it to a TV and I started playing. And I remember my bro was like, "You bought this game? Like, why would you?" And I remember telling him, "Well, I remember telling him, like, I've always wanted to play this, but you sold it before before I had a chance." Really? I was like, really? Like, he just started to like question me, like, you have a Dreamcast, why don't you just, you have something more powerful, why don't you play this? Like, I just want to play, like, I want to do it. And then I asked him, do you have your map? Do you still have your old maps? Like, no, I threw that, I threw that stuff away. Like, oh man. And he's like, why don't you make your own maps? Really? How am I supposed to, really? Like, alright, so before I even started the game, I went to Office Depot and bought grid paper. And slowly but surely, I started making maps. I started to I started, mapping things out, marking where everything's at, and at one point, my mom thinks it's rubbish and she throws it away. Like, she didn't see anything important, right? And I got so mad at her. Like, Mom, what are you doing? Oh, I thought it was trash. Like, no, this is my maps. How I'm supposed to beat the game now? So I go to the dumpster and like dig for it, and I'll find it. And I pull it out. Luckily, it was in pristine condition, and I just bring it back with me. And I said, "Why don't throw? What was that? Oh, yeah, that was in the garbage. What do you do?" Like, no, this is my map. I need to. I need it, right? And I started putting it in a folder. And I put like Shining in Darkness level 1 and then level 2. Alright, that's, and that's all I could really do is, and I put where the chests were, where the statues are, where the fountains are at, all everything. And I'm gonna end up getting poisoned. Miss. then I started playing, and and my brother, he when he would watch me play, he would comment. He would do commentary. I wish I had a cassette tape, but he says, "Oh, you're gonna, that puddle's gonna come to life after so and so." And I said, "Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, how do you remember that? Because you were cussing out loud when the puddle beat you." uh, oh yeah. And he would say, I don't even know why I bought this game. He bought it. He bought this game like at I think at a Software Etc. or EB Games. Like I remember I was at a mall that he bought it. And but sure enough, man, it was one. But it was through a struggle. Like thank God I have my map. Because trust me, after I was done with this game, I was like, I'm never gonna play this game again because of how frustrating it is. But the reason I'm playing this now is because I recently bought Shining the Holy Ark, not that long ago, and this is more or less something as a refresher. It's a good game, but it is kind of difficult. Oh man. And I don't know. And ever since then, I liked it. And then he went on to play Shining Force, but I was never into strategy RPGs that way. Like I could never finish them. I I was more than halfway through Fire Emblem, but I could never finish it. I someone did offer me Shining Force for a pretty good deal, like on Shining Force 3 on the Saturn, and I am considering it. I am considering it because, like, it, because I do have 1 and 2 on the Genesis and CD on the Sega CD. But I don't I got those games because I don't know, I start to play them out, I'm like, oh my god, I'm not getting through this. Like, I remember I got Shining Force 1 on the Wii Virtual Console. Right? And and I started playing through it, but then like I couldn't get through it. Like I don't know, like after the third battle, I was kind of like spent. Like I don't know what else to do. I guess I gotta try. Anyway, someone offered me a pretty good deal on Shining Force 3, and I considered it, but like at that point, I was already investigating a lot of Saturn games, and I discovered that not all the Shining Forces came over here. like not all the scenarios, just the first one, and they they hacked the script so it could look like it's a complete game. And I remember like, and then like I'm like telling him like, yeah, but it's not like then I have, it's, if you buy one, you have to buy them all, and then I don't know how to read Japanese and whatever. Oh, but man, you should really try. It's a good game and whatever. Like I'm pretty sure it is, but strategy games are not like my thing, right? And I even told him I haven't even been part one yet. Maybe I'll get to it. But I'm really reconsidering. Like maybe I should just get part three, and then. And the reason I'm thinking about that is because they recently translated. Well, it's been translated for a while. The scenario 2 and 3. Maybe I should just give it a chance. But it is one of those things where it's a time thing, right? It really is a time thing. Like these games I'm playing right now, I'm familiar with them, and I could probably beat them at a pretty brisk pace. But oh man. I Anyway, but yeah, this is something as of a refresher. I might get to. I might eventually. Who knows? I might stream it. I might stream me playing Shining Force, and that will kind of force me to play through it, kind of like with Dragon Warrior 3 and Sword of Vermilion. Like Sword of Vermilion, I saw my brother play, and that's why I'm somewhat familiar. Um, Here, let's see, use. All right. Well, I guess I'll keep going till I get enough for well, what I need 750. I think I need 750 for the for just a basic sword. I do like the slower pace of some of these RPGs. It just makes me very curious, like I wonder if ROM limitations weren't a thing. I wonder if um I wonder if they could have made it a smoother forward scrolling, you know? Cause let me see. It's like 3 frames before you're into the next block. You know, once I get better at animating, I'm gonna try to 6 by, like, how many pixels is that? Because I'm pretty sure everything I'm looking at the screen right now is like sprites all mended together, and then like and then flipped on the other side. You see, already in my head, I'm thinking, let's say I try to add 2 extra frames to the walking animation, right? To the forward scrolling animation. How much more memory is that going to take? And not everything's a mirror of the other side. Like the top and bottom layer, the top and bottom, like the ceiling and the floor are mirrors of each other. But some of the sprite works there are not. That's. I'm really looking at it. I'm really trying to figure it out. Because that right there is a mirror of one side to the other, like the wall at least. The floor is a mirror of the ceiling. Not completely, but kind of close. The lantern there is just is not a mirror. It is its own single sprite like that. But man. Yeah, sorry if I'm just looking at it. Because I'm thinking, right now, how much work or how much RAM is being taken up? Because when I look at certain games on the Sega CD, I'm thinking like, that didn't have any limitation, right? The Dungeon Master should have been able to do something like this at least, right? But it doesn't do it. It's just one static image after another. And I'm guessing is the limitation uh, a result of how much memory is being able to be accessed at any given time. All that tile, all these tiles are could be very draining on the. Maybe I needed more work. Maybe I needed some more work RAM or something. Who knows? Because all, because all these tiles being animated has to be in memory, right? All this has to be already in memory, even before you push a button. So to add 2 more frames to something like this, how much more memory would be taking up? Is there any memory to spare? I think that might be one of the reasons why you know, these enemies are static. Well, they're static like that is because they don't have any more memory to animate the monsters. Although there are some battles that have where the enemies have some slight animation. Yeah, let me see. Oh, I have enough already. Let me go get that sword. Because just look at this. Look at the right side right now. That's not a mirror. I guess it's a mirror of, or no, the way in the right side, the last fifth of the screen on the right side, that's its own that's its own set of tiles. The wall, I mean. The floor might be a set of sprites that are just being overlapped on top of. Okay. How much RAM is on this thing? Or how many megs? Let me see. I should have paid attention to it. It says it on the cartridge. Yeah, it's an entire megabyte. 8 megs, 1 megabyte. That's good. Ugh. Too soon to be buying something like that. Okay. Now let's go and see if I could go ahead and... Well, you know, I probably should save it. I always did like the look of the original Shining games, and even some of the Climax games, like Landstalker and Dark Savior. Like that. That is the look that I like. It's very animated. It's colorful. When when Camelot and those guys they started to okay, I hope this is enough. Can I run away? When those guys started using pre-rendered stuff, I I didn't like it. It seemed a little too bizarre for me. No, nothing against it. But I prefer the animated look of of that. And then when it went further on, I went further on and became more anime-ish, like sort of looking more like anime. It was like it didn't really suit me, you know. Now the down now the downside to a lot of these dungeon crawlers, like there is no landmarks that can help you figure out where you're at. Sure, you got things like pools and um and statues and whatnot. Oops. But for most of the time, you'll be staring the same kind of wall again and again, you know. So you get lost easily. And when things started becoming 3D, that was one of the harder things to do because a lot of early 3D games they kept on using the same kind of textures because there just wasn't all that much memory to work with. Like the PlayStation 1 had like 2 megabytes, the Saturn 3, and one of those megabytes was being used for work RAM, so it's basically the same situation as the PS1. It wasn't until like the PS2 and Xbox era and where they had enough RAM to kind of like give a more of a variety to some of these stages. But back to dungeon crawlers, it was just the the nature of it, you know, that you only had so much RAM to fill the screen with, and you get stuck with the same kind of looking, you know, environments. Man. I leveled up. More hit points, more IQ, more speed, more luck, attack points. Okay. Now let's hear how I fare against this guy now. Man, this thing always scared me as a kid. I don't know why. It was just how creepy it comes out. Like, okay. Oh, it's not doing that much damage to me anymore. Wow. Wow. I guess I went a little overkill on that. Melville. Pyra! Okay, tell me, where is he? Sorry, guys, I'm just like enjoying. Okay, now I'm gonna save it. Well, let's see what the king wants. Oh, damn, these guys are level 1. I forgot. Oh. Okay. Okay. All right, this is where I'm going to save and end the stream, guys. I have to tell you, this is crazy. Okay. Well, there you go, guys. My first starting the adventure of a lifetime. Okay, going into that labyrinth and doing what I have to do. Oh man. But thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna have that box that I'm gonna have to have that I'm gonna have to like change that box art to Shining in Darkness. Okay, yeah. Man, I guess I over prepared for that crab. But I tell you guys, the very first time I fought it, it scared the hell out of me. It really did. You know how it walks. It was like Jesus. Man, it is something different. I think what Yuji Naka was trying to do with first person dungeons when he was, I really would like to see his experiments, because that guy experimented on seeing if he could pull off first person dungeons on a Genesis, and I guess for what he had in mind, it wasn't doable. But there is 3 frames of animation when forward scrolling, so it gives some sort of fluidity. But I guess it wasn't enough. Anyway, guys, please take care. I'll catch you all in the next one. Lates.